This is the penultimate episode, the semi-finale, I guess you can call it. We've got one episode left. I've seen the name of the episode, the 7th. I'm expecting it to kind of ramp up, especially heading into the finale. So let's see where it goes. Guys, if you enjoy this video, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Let's go. I've only just realized this show doesn't really have it doesn't have an opening. They use music a lot, but usually just to bring in it's a new song every week to bring in a scene. Oh, is this a flashback?
Ma.
Yes.
You almost done?
I'm still waking, baby.
My big, strong bull of a boy.
Oh, she's been saying that for a while.
All right, Benny, Oz, get your coats. We're going outside for a while.
Nah, I'm staying on Ma.
Does he hold some resentment towards his brother, or did he hold some resentment towards his brother?
Oh, and Jack, I want you to find Rex down there and give him his book, will ya? Might as well give me the book.
I can do it.
I said Jack.
Oh, was she working for Rex Calabresi? I love that Rex Calabresi wasn't just a story from the very first episode. He's come back into this season like 2 or 3 times.
Stay here with Benny, man. I don't want you getting involved.
Hey, fellas, you remember Francis Cobb's son? And joined the ROTC. Be a hero, ain't that right?
I wonder if, I don't know, I'm starting to question the brothers' deaths and who was responsible. I ain't gonna make any accusations yet.
Ozzy, you're at first. Count to 10, slowly, and no peeking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10.
Fair. I used to do that.
I know you're here somewhere. Guys, come on, this is bullshit. You're supposed to stay in the station. Hey!
Know the rules, Oz.
Fine. Hurry up. Come on, Screw you guys!
Why would they even make him try to climb down knowing what his leg is like?
I'm sorry, Oz. Start over, all right? I'll be in this time.
Have fun getting out!
No, he did not. He did not.
Oswald, Jesus, you're soaking. What happened? Here. Where are your brothers?
They went to the movies.
With what money? Jack shouldn't have let you walk home by yourself.
I'll need you.
This is why he's always so sensitive about his brothers. You remember when Victor was trying to bring up his brothers and use it to calm down his mum, and he was like, stop talking about them. He probably harbors some guilt, maybe because he's responsible for their deaths. I'm assuming they're not coming back.
I'm worried I'm gonna have to pick him up with all this rain.
Everything that's on my mind right now is on them kids in there. I'm so concerned being locked down in those tram lines. I was literally about to say, I wonder if, because we saw the rain filling that place, whether that place is flooding. I'm so concerned. And I feel like the rain there was a metaphor in that jar. Look. Oh my God. I knew it. I said a metaphor. I meant symbolic. Oh my God. I mean, he didn't mean, I don't know if he intended to lock them there forever. I mean, he clearly knows they can't get out. I don't know if he meant to kill them, but when was he? Oh my gosh, the silence is haunting. That's horrifying. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about the end of last episode. Oh my gosh. He's not dead. They wouldn't do that.
Sofia, took her where? How?
I don't know. We were dancing and the lights came on. You gotta go.
Okay.
What about you? Pick up my mom. Gotta face this head on.
Oz, I'm sorry.
Fuck your guilt. Just get me an army, kid. Go.
I was about to say he doesn't hold Vic responsible, it seems. He basically does there. But there's bigger concerns right now. He needs him more than he can get rid of him.
I found this at your place. Kid, much for the game is.
He kept it just to do this.
Wait. Oh, my blood. Wait.
So you have an agreement with Mr. Doctor?
Right hard, you filthy piece of shit!
Sir.
Sophia got you on a tight leash. Herself.
No.
Oh.
She and I, we want the same things in the end.
She looks so pleased with herself.
She got nothing to do with this. Come on. I'll do whatever you want.
You feel better? Have patience. We're gonna kill him soon.
We all know that patience is going to cost him. There's no way. Could you imagine if the penguin dies? Nah, there's no chance. I'm struggling to feel sorry for my protagonist. Like, he's not really the protagonist, but...
You nervous?
No.
You know, Oz told me you died a few years back.
He was so torn up about it, too.
I actually felt bad for him.
Yeah, some people are easy marks.
Damn.
He's gonna roast Sal like he did his wife and their bastard son, and then he's coming for you.
You have a lot of confidence in your son.
Yes,
That's my boy. My boy.
All those years working for my family, I never gave much thought to Oz's childhood. I'm an East Side kid. I got a bum leg. No father. Those things don't make you a monster, do they?
Okay, you wanna know about my boy?
My boy.
He knows this game better than you. Changed your name. So what? Okay, you think everything's different now. That don't change the game, sweetheart.
It's a good thing your other boys died before you could turn them into monsters like Oz, huh?
You shut your goddamn mouth.
Are they even dead? Or is Oz keeping them locked up in some East Side slum, too?
That's a way to put it. Oh,
Why would you? But
oh, that triggered something.
you should have been home. I was looking all goddamn night. Out in the streets, for Christ's sake. That's your job, ain't it? Put out a goddamn report, something. I told you Jack is 15, Betty's 10.
Your boys?
Yeah! No one's seen him at the movies, the arcade's closed. They probably soaking wet and cool. They didn't have their umbrellas, and it's been raining all night.
Is she gonna feel sympathetic? Or is she gonna use this?
Brookside is the residential facility that's looking after your cousin Gia.
Okay.
She's asking to speak to the police. She's the only loose end from the gassing. But Gia saw something that night. I don't want this to be a burden to you, and I'm happy to speak to her. Sophia, if she talks...
Gia.
I'll keep it quiet. But I could use your help with something else.
Oh, is he gonna use the psychiatrist and the mom? I'm trying to think back to the scene where the Oz first found this place and what his performance was like. Because I wonder if there was hints to some sort of sinister situation.
Get back!
Where's Vic?
This place is filthy. Finish it, tuck your tail into a shit pipe.
Quickly and quietly, all right?
I share with Carmine's daughter, huh?
They have a plan in action.
Forget? Sal,
I was like, why did they hold in the black guy before? It's gonna come back.
no muscle, fat, shit. The smell of hair. I didn't anticipate that. Tell me, Sal, did your beautiful wife Nadia, did she wear a special kind of hairspray or something? Because, man, she went up like a tinderbox.
To be late. Mr. Barone!
Oh. Come on, there's no way Sal can't. Use his leg as a weakness. I don't even know who I want to come out on top in this show. It's so complex.
Come on, you bastard. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
What happened?
Beat you, Sal. You hear me? I beat you. I win.
Wow, he just wanted to let him know. What happened? I didn't catch that. Is he asthmatic?
You're supposed to destroy me, Sal. You're not showing me what a big man you are. What a fucking big man you are.
I guess that's the approach I went into the situation with, or this fight. He's so obsessed with that ring. It's like a what's it called? Like a status. What's it called when people like level up financially? They tend to get something, a material item that symbolizes their leveling up. A status symbol? I can't remember what it is. Oh, Gia was the little girl. You see, the problem is, black people refer to aunts and uncles by generation, not by necessarily relation. So to us, this is her niece, not her cousin or second cousin or whatever the relation. No, that's a niece.
I'm here to help you. It's okay. You can tell me.
Saw a mask in your bag. Did you kill them? My mom and my dad?
Is that what you think? I would do something
Ugh.
horrible.
It's Sofia.
Gia, I loved your mom and dad.
We might have to remove our Gigante titles, our standing, officially, depending on what happens in this scene. Is this how they make us feel comfortable with Oz coming out on top? Oh, she's doing... Oh,
Did you do this to yourself? But your mom and your dad, everyone in my family, they were bad people. Deserved it. And I am glad that they're gone. Don't hurt yourself because of them.
you can't tell this to a little girl and expect her to be okay.
This is a gift. You're gonna get out of here. And you're gonna find a new home.
Yeah. Yeah. She sees herself in that little girl because she's done the exact same thing that was done to her. And the little girl's become... I said in that episode that the cycle is just going to repeat itself. She's taking away that little girl's mum the same way her mum was taken away from her. How are things supposed to be any different?
No, Sal's dead, sweetheart. Take it in. I know you. You had your eye on the throne. That's your chance. All you gotta do is bring it to me. Just bring it to me. The keys to the fucking kingdom are here, Sofia.
I wonder how people feel about... I was saying this before, but I got interrupted. How people feel about the Maronis and the Falcones getting dusted in this one show with with Batman not being involved.
Salvatore Maroni is dead.
I don't mind it.
What did Gia say to you? Is she gonna be a problem?
Why is
Before my father put me
he
away,
saying it like that?
he wanted me to take over the family. He put me in an institution. And the second I got out, I walked right into another one. I thought that I was different, but I'm still playing my father's game. I'm abiding by his rules. Jesus Christ, I can't
She's having a panic attack. Her dad would have gotten rid of that little girl. No questions. I guess
What do you want?
this is what sets them apart.
I want to be free. I want to be free.
Wow.
I want Oz to feel pain.
Okay.
I need him to suffer for what he's done.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
I just keep getting his voice.
I've been asking where he went. I thought he would come here and warn these people.
What are you waiting for?
Hi.
There ain't no going back. Doors are locked. What, are we just gonna stare at each other all night? You wanna finish this? Come on.
Your mother is a very interesting woman, Oz.
You know what my mother is.
She helped me realize a few things. I keep trying on all these different faces, but none of them feel quite right.
She doesn't care anymore. She wants him to feel pain. She doesn't really care about... It doesn't seem like she cares about this business. She just wants to be free, but she wants him to feel pain. What does that mean to you?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I guess this game was made for men like you, like my father. It's why everyone expected me to die in Arkham. No one even considered I might learn something there. How to play new games.
The trunk.
I left your present.
The trunk. The trunk. The trunk. Alberto. Wow, look at his expression. I've never seen Oz's face like that.
What's in the car?
There's enough time to get out. I think. If you do, come by and see us.
She's getting rid of all the drugs. Everything that he built in these episodes. Oh my gosh, look where he's going. She forced him to face. Oh my goodness me. The writing in this show, unbeknownst to her, she forced him down a hole that he covered up a long time ago.
You have to promise me that you're gonna make something of yourself. That you'll get me every goddamn thing I deserve.
You deserve the best. I'm gonna get it for you. I promise.
This little actor is really good. Has anyone been down here since? I don't want to see no children's bones. The steps that he refused to go down, he couldn't go down. He was forced down, but he was also forced to confront a lot of things. Wow, and Crown Point suffers again. Listen to the screaming. Oh, this is terrifying. Wow. Okay, that's wild.
Well, if it ain't the penguin, you made it. Sophia wants to see you.
Oh, that was a short episode. We are 7 episodes into an 8-episode show. And I have next to no notes about this entire show. Did Sal have an asthma attack? Did I not see the way, like, did he maybe like break a rib and puncture his lung or something like that? I didn't actually see what happened to him. But Oz rattling him with things about how he killed his family, which we saw in a previous episode, so it's not out of nowhere. And even if we didn't, that's clearly something that would trigger him anyway. But we built that already. We understand that. So when it comes back to play here, it completely makes sense. But that was one critique I was going to level, and it got washed away. the fact that we did kind of like a little flashback at the beginning. And I think I forgot it in this episode, but I think Oz actually mentioned before that they were playing in the tunnels and they might have flooded. And maybe in the episode, I lost track of it. But the way that the flashback came back and finding out that Oz actually was involved. I think in the first episode, he mentioned something about the bathtub. And I think in one of the later episodes, he said they were playing in the tunnels. But to find out he was fully involved and he is the reason that they were gone. And we're unclear on what his intention was there. His intention was clearly for them to never get out. So that's basically enough because he never went back. When his brothers didn't come home, he never came back. And the police were never able to find him. And he's the only one who knew. So I guess, so we can say that that kid was absolutely out. You can say that that kid basically was out to kill his brothers. And I guess there's some context that he felt mistreated, left out. When they're playing downstairs, like they go down the stairs knowing he's incapable of going down the stairs. But that's a thing that children would do. That's kind of one of those wicked things that kids can get away with. Kids will do some crappy things because they're kids, and it's not always completely sinister. But then for Oz to go and lead them in that tunnel, close the door, knowing that they haven't returned in however long, and just continuing about his life, never returning to that tunnel, not even after a couple of days where he becomes seriously, he wanted them out. He wanted them out. It seems like the oldest had some favoritism. I mean, they even show, like, when the oldest gets the money, there seems to be a bit of jealousy there. And it's like from that young, Oz was doing what he does now in looking to get rid of the players in this world or in his world that have things that he wants. And his brother was probably the first. His oldest brother was probably the first. He saw that exchange of cash from Rex to his brother. He said, I want some, I gotta do some. And it just makes you more so like, who are you actually supposed to support in this story? And then we get to Sofia. You guys know, I became a Sofia stan in that yellow dress episode. Rightly so. Everyone should have, to be honest. But she's not clean. In that very episode, at the end of the episode, I mentioned that although I'm happy, that little girl is basically Sofia now. Her mum has been killed. She knows the truth. She knows who did it. And she's having to face the world now, knowing that. And the fact that she's having to face it by herself is now resulting in her self-harming. And you see those marks, they're a lot like the marks that Sofia has on her body. And I think that's where Sofia kind of has a moment where she's like, oh, I'm my father. What's the difference between me and him? What's the difference between Sofia and her dad at that point? That's what she's thinking in her head. And she decides she's going to make the difference by not doing what her dad would do, I think. Because her dad would have gotten rid of that little girl because that little girl was potentially going to spoil his enterprise, his life. That's the difference between the two of them. Sofia decided in that moment that, wait, I'm not partaking in this system anymore. I'm not being a player anymore. If these drugs, this money, this power is going to result in me having to do these things that I'm unwilling to do, that all the men in my life have been willing to do, the advantage I have over them is I still have something in me that's going to stop me from behaving like that. So she says, care for all these drugs, care for this life. I want to be free from this. I don't want to partake. I just want us to feel something. And surprisingly, she chooses to go for the money and the business and the power rather than his mum. And what would you... and it's actually hard to say which one is more value to him. Did he get all the money and the business and the power? Was that his goal? Or because he wanted to free his mum? Or was this, from when he was young, something that he was always aiming for? Like, was it the chicken or the egg? Was he getting the power to give his mum the life that she wanted? Or was that just something that came along with him as he was getting the power? Did he always have that instinct? When he wanted that exchange of cash from young, when he wanted that money that he saw his brother was getting from young, and he was interested in Rex Calabresi, was that all there from the jump? I've been talking for too long. There's so many other things that happen in this episode, but all I can say is just, oh, where's Vic? Did he go to LA? If so, I'm happy. If so, I'm happy. If we never see Vic again, it would be wrong for the show, but I'd be happy. Go find your lady. Live a peaceful life. There ain't nothing for you here. I can't believe they thought he thought that guy was Vic. He thought that random black guy was Vic. That was outrageous. I hope Vic is gone. I hope he's eating. What's an LA native food? I don't know. In-N-Out burger. I hope he's in LA, chilling, enjoying his life. You don't need to be anywhere near this. I know that's absolute nonsense because he's obviously going to come back. But I don't know what's going to happen in this final episode. I don't see his mum making it out clean. I would love for Sofia to stay alive because she's such an incredible character. I don't know if they're going to go with the angle of her freedom. The freedom that she wants is going to be her death or her being taken out. I hope not, just because I like the character so much, but it might make sense in the story. Oh my God. Incredible. I can't say any, I have no more adjectives for this show. To be honest, I say incredible the most, but excellent, fantastic, magnificent. I don't know. Bye.